Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got Father's Day baseball. It's the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, the lefty, Patrick Corbin.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Now into the game, Dominic Smith, who takes over as the new first baseman. Now here is Brian De La Cruz. That to right. Thomas moving under this one. Makes the grab. And there's one away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a guy or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
Now it's Yuli Gurriel. So now 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch. And a ball evens the count.
It's a good take.
Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and on the mound today, Jesus Luzardo.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And another ball. The 2-2 now. That one lifted to left. De La Cruz should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup. And they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Hampson makes the grab. Out. Number 2. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Not in time. He's safe.
If he would have had just a little quicker release going up the middle, he's maybe able to get that out right there. And that's the kind of play that defines the best shortstops between just the average ones.
Next is the designated hitter, Joey Meneses. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Candelario leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Line to left. De La Cruz right there to make the grab, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for Washington, scoreless after 1. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Garrett Cooper. And now 2 balls and a strike.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
On a line, base hit.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 5,
John Birdie at the plate. And a 2-1 on the way. Runner on the go. Out to short. Over to Smith. 1 out in the 2nd.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Nick Fortes.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Runner at 2nd here, 1 gone. Hit on the ground to Candelario. Whips it across. And there's 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now batting Jonathan Davis. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Check swing. He went, and it's 1-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The other way. Thomas makes the play, and that is that. 1 left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Welcome back, and now it's Keibert Ruiz.
The catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Ball to strike. Good eye right there.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Can't get there. Base hit.
He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
And here is Stone Garrett, the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Ruiz on at first, nobody out. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Dom Smith stands in. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Slow ground ball to the right side. Gurriel tossed to second. Back to the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Ildemaro Vargas now at the plate. Ripped on the ground to second. Hampson on to first. That's the third out. Nothing across on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Nationals Park, here's Garrett Hampson. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Zips it across, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Batting up, the shortstop, Jacob Amaya.
So up next, Jacob Amaya, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Brian De La Cruz getting ready to hit. De La Cruz struggling on the road this season. Better results at home.
Your base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The count 2-1. Runner on the go. Knocks it down.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Top of the 3rd, no score. That one hit to right, and that'll fall for a base hit. Around 3rd. Throw is offline, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. De La Cruz, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Right side. And it gets by him.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So first and second with 2 outs. Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins. The 1-1. There's a strike. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back in Washington, D.C. And now the center fielder, Victor Robles. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Here's Lane Thomas. Fly to left his first time up. Here's a 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to short. In time to Gurriel. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Number 2, second baseman, Luis.
And now it's Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
High in the air, out to right. Soler makes the catch, inning over. And the Nationals gone in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, down the third baseman, John Birdie.
Number 5, John Birdie.
Next pitch off the play, and it's 2-1. They say you win. And here it comes. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. That one ripped. That's a fair ball down the right field line. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's there with a double.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Jonathan Davis, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1 so far. And there's ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Here's the second baseman, Garrett Hampson. Here's a 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Activity in the bullpen. Thaddeus Ward getting ready to go. Harvey warming up as well. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Flips for 1. Over to first, safe. Jacob Amaya, the next up for the Marlins. Looking for his first big league hit right here. And a pitch. Up the middle. Garcia flips it behind his back. He's in there. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. The pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Robles fires it to the plate, but it's offline. He will score, and they're up by 3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Kicks and deals. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 now. Swing and a ball popped up, and it stays fair. Amaya around third to the plate, save, and it's 4-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Gurriel.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And that's outside.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. They take the force out, and that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Marlins 4 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom 4 now batting Jamer Candelario. The Nationals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Next offering is down low. There's the strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And down on strikes. Snap throw.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Joey Meneses digs in now. On the ground to third. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he held back according to Ricky Holiday. And the pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Soler gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Marlins 4 and the Nationals nothing. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Thaddeus Ward.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Back here at the ballpark, top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Garrett Cooper. And the 3-1. Out towards left center. Nice grab on the run. 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And now 2-2. Rips one to right. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. Short hop liner, handled it short. Gathers and throws. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. The pitch. That's inside. 2 balls and a strike. There's the strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Marlins down quietly, but they lead it 4-0. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, Stone Garrett.
The left fielder.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's Dominic Smith. He hit into a double play his first time up. Runner leads away at second. To the right side. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals. Grounded out his first time.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
The 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And that clips the inside corner.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
In the dirt, well done behind the dish. The 2-2. Swung on, belted. Back there. That one is gone. A 2-run shot, his first homer of the year. It's 4-2.
Jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jesus Luzardo departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So a lefty out of the pen, A.J. Puck.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
A.J. Puck.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Lane Thomas, as the Nationals are down to their final out. And he grounds one to the right side. On to first. Ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.